My name is Joseph Overstreet. You can call me Joey. To start off this video, I would like to say, I am in no way, shape, or form a Washington fan. However, my grandpa is, and he has sent me a bunch of Washington hats. This jersey is a Jason Campbell jersey. It will be coming up in the series I will be doing. I got this jersey a while ago. I thought now would be a great time and an excuse to wear it. So, with that out of the way, let's talk about the Washington team's history. They were founded July 9th, 1932. 88 years ago. Okay? Like way before our time, way before your time. Possibly, I don't know. If you're 90 years old and you're a fan of the Redskins, I mean, yeah, whatever, they're the Redskins as of right now. We'll get to that. Congratulations. It's awesome to see a 90-year-old football fan. They have 5 NFL, AFL titles. They have 2 NFL titles from 1937 to 1942. And that was before the merger. Then they have 3 Super Bowl wins from 1982 to 1987. So 1982, they won a Super Bowl. 1987, they won a Super Bowl. And then 1991, they won a Super Bowl. They have been to 5 NFC championships. They have 14 division championships. Meaning the NFC East Conference. They have 14 division championships. Okay. They have 24 playoff appearances. 6 of them were before the merger. The previous names were the Boston Braves, that lasted from 1932 to 1932. The Boston Redskins, 1933 to 1936. Then finally, the Washington Redskins from 1937 to July 13th, 2020. Their founder was George Marshall, and they were the last team to integrate black players, which the Kennedy administration actually told Marshall to integrate the players. That draft was mired in controversy as well. Perhaps I'll make a video about that a little later. So with that out of the way, how do I feel? Well, to be honest, it's kind of a bummer. Like, I understand, don't get me wrong, I understand why and how the Redskins are going to change the name. I understand the why. A lot of people think it's racist. Kind of is. Especially when you consider that the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s, leading into the early 80s, was a different time period from now when that name was acceptable. Okay? So for all you whippersnappers out there, the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s were a very different time period. So the name was acceptable. Leading into the, I'd say, mid to late 80s, then the 90s, early 2000s up to now, the name has constantly been challenged, which kind of makes sense. What doesn't make sense is, from what I can tell, a lot of Native American people really don't mind the name. Don't quote me on that, that's just what I've heard from numerous sources. I honestly, personally, I think it's going to be sad to see the name go. I think it's going to be very weird to see the name go. Like, it's definitely, I saw it coming. As soon as they announced it, I'm like, okay, there goes the name. It's going to be weird. It's going to take a while to get used to, I feel like. But, then again, the Redskins' recent years have been, well, anything but good, I should say. Yeah. So, what do I think? I think the name change could be good for DC. You know, give them a brand new start, get rid of that racist history, you know, get rid of the racist past of the owner, you know. I'm actually gonna say good job to Daniel Snyder. I can't believe I'm saying that. Good job for finally listening, I guess, and changing the name of the lower bowl of FedEx Field, getting rid of the statue of George Marshall. Good job, I guess. One last thing before I go. So the two I've heard that are the most likely are the Washington Hogtails, or Tails, which I believe is the first African American flight squadron, like fully African American, which I think would be awesome. The Washington Hogtails, or Red Tails. Sorry, it's the Red Tails. Now that I think about it, that would be really awesome. Second, the Washington Red Wolves. I really don't know what wolves have to do with Washington. I don't know. Sounds cool. Could work. I don't know. So, with that being said, I'm going to say one last thing. Hail to the Redskins. Adios, amigos.